defense is really helping offense, making it easier for them to move the ball, score. So giving the offense a little break, doing great on defense.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of talent around here. The energy is really high for us. We keep the stakes high every time, every day in practice, every day in the game. Even in school, out of school, on the field, everywhere that we go, we keep the energy high, high, high.
I've been most pleased about how our kids are really performing on the field. Some of the games that we had 2 consecutive shutouts and playing some good teams and shutting them out like that. I was very surprised of that. Each week we tell our kids to try to stay humble, but stay hungry. But we want to be up under the radar, and we just want to keep playing football, no distractions. And sometimes when you start getting in the rankings and people start, and sometimes our heads we get the big head, and we just trying to not do that. Just keep practicing hard. On Friday nights, play hard. Be better than your opponent on that night, and then at the end of the night, we look at the scoreboard to see what the result's going to be.
The best part about this season is building a new team bond. Since last year, we had a losing mentality because we started the season off real rough, and this year we have a winning mentality. We actually started the season with 3-0, and really just building new bonds with the team.
I guess just taking it rep by rep, and just playing as a team. And, well, obviously we had a losing season last year, but we're way stronger this year. We're good. We feel like we're better than any team we're gonna play. So.
It was good. I came here during summer workouts. They welcomed me, treated me like I wasn't just a random. Like, I actually showed me I could come here, I could work, and I could go.
He said it was special to him to get the opportunity to be back on the football field. He didn't play football where he was at since the junior high.
Right.
And so, but his leadership, what he brings to our team, holding the other players accountable, it seems like he's been here forever because he stepped right in and been the leader that he is, and so far it changed the dynamic of our team.
Our thoughts and dreams, ain't no limits out here. We can go as far as we want.
All it is, energy, energy, energy. That's all we need from each of our teammates, every last one of them, from seniors all the way down to freshmen, from the coaching staff all the way to the schoolhouse. That's all we need. That energy right there, when we went from 3-7 to now where we are 3-0, that energy, we had to transfer it to how if we needed that energy from last year, we had to bring it up all the way high because we want to win a state semifinal champ right here. Good state.
It's nice to have a good defense because, as you say, we get a break on offense. Well, I don't get a break on offense, but I play defense too. So as a linebacker and having a team that actually rallies to the ball this year, it helps me a lot because I know that I can trust my defense to stop them from scoring and allow our offense to score.
Friday, just come out 1-0. It's a new season to start. We see how we did those first 3 games. Hopefully we can keep it like that. Keep putting out shutouts and keep moving the ball. Potential, I say we can go very deep in the playoffs and just have a way better season.
Well, I can tell you those guys last year after every game, and sometime a lot of games last year. We went 3-7 on the scoreboard. It wasn't of the kids. Then we was down a little bit last year. The kids after the game, their heads was down, especially coming off of a state semifinal season the year before that. And so I always told those babies, I said, hey, you can make a difference on the scoreboard. Look at that scoreboard. I said, you can change that. I said, I can't wait till we get to the spring. And so those babies got in and really worked their butts off. And that year before, the previous year, they got a taste of it, and they got the know-how, the Friday night games, and the physicality and the speed of the game. And so they know they had to put work in. And so we went in with the mindset of we need to change the mindset, your mindset, and it was easy for them to buy in on the things that we were saying. Most of all, we said, hey, if you're gonna play football next year, you got to power lift. And so by being beat up that year before, they understood that, and they said, hey, if you're gonna play football, you run track. So we got to get faster. And those guys who were after that previous year, they understood that. And so it was easy to buy in. And so we just tell our kids, just keep working. And now they got those 10 games experience, and they know what to expect on Friday nights. And now I just think they really ready to play.
Let's keep that underdog role. The mindset that we have is just keep playing. When we show the talent, we show it. And if we keep on playing the way we want to play, that's how we go show our talent each way. We rank up each higher and higher each day.